Cruise. My name's Kimball. I'm the captain. I'm driving the boat. Got a couple safety things to go over, then we'll be on our way.
This is their buildings. You're going to hear all about their history, about their architecture, how they came to be made.
And looks like we're pulling the ramp, so we're going to get going. If we need something once we leave, just ask our crew. They're all on board. Yeah, so, not so much.
Okay guys, the tour was awesome. I highly recommend. I've been wanting to go on this tour since I got here, but for whatever reason, it just wouldn't work out. But today, it finally happened. And the reason we went on this tour today is kind of crazy, and I'll tell you the story a little later. So one of our subscribers, Deidre, again, thank you Deidre, she sent us these maps. So world map, this like solar system, and map of the United States. And they are so cool. The quality is just great. So she sent us these maps like some time ago, and we didn't put them up anywhere because we just didn't want to damage them, and we wanted to buy frames for them. And it took us a really long time. So we finally bought some frames, which, you know, they are cheap, but they work. Those are like poster frames. So we will finally put them up on the wall over here in our living room. However, we still need to buy like some black sheets of paper for the background over here because it just doesn't look good when these white parts stick out. So this is what we're currently working on. All right, and here's the final result. I think it looks awesome. Okay, wow, you guys, you tell me, just look at my skin. It looks so nice and so glowy. So I was putting on my makeup today and I found this, this moisturizer, color correcting moisturizer from Shiseido. I forgot about it and I just put it on and I'm like amazed. My skin looks great, so glowy. I've had it like for 2 years now and I totally forgot about it, but it's good. I mean, if you're looking for like a color correcting moisturizer, you could definitely try this one. Okay, and I also wanted to say a couple of words about that brand that I received a package from. It was like a PR package, Bamboo Earth. So I'm still trying it out. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking in the mirror and I really need to touch up my hair. It looks terrible. Anyways, I'm still trying it out. However, so far, I've been really loving their, their toner. So this is like their rosemary toner, and their facial mist. These two things are amazing. They really kind of hydrate my skin really nicely. And also they sent me this Dead Sea mud mask, then their like moisturizer, one of their moisturizers, and this cactus concentrate, and this is like also a moisturizer. So I've been really loving these as well. The one thing that I have to say that the texture of these moisturizers is like, it's like oily. It's not like your usual moisturizer, so I put them on at night. But your skin is just like very oily and looks very greasy, but they work really well. If you have dry skin, I think this will work perfectly for you. Even for my combination skin, it works really well because I do have like dry patches on my skin, and when I put on like any other moisturizer, I have to also follow it up with oh my gosh, what do I call it? I'm gonna get it. So I do have to follow it up like with Aquaphor or something like that. Another thing, as I said, I'm still trying these out. When I started using them, I did break out pretty badly over here. However, I do break out on my chin from time to time. It's like a hormonal thing, and I can't be sure if it's from these products or it's just because it was this time of the month, which it was as well. I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna stick to these products and just try to figure it out. So guys, while I'm cooking, I want to tell you about a crazy day that we had the other day. And I'm not cooking anything special, it's just like mashed potatoes because we're going to our friends today and everybody's bringing something, and we're bringing mashed potatoes. What?
We're actually going to our friends.
Yeah, Sandy. Anyways, the day is not that dramatic. However, at the time, we felt like there was something crazy going on that day. So, in the morning, my husband and I decided to go to Target. You know, like to do some shopping. Not grocery shopping, but just some shopping. So we went to Target, we did our shopping. You know, we checked out a couple of things. My husband, he wanted to take a look at those, like, I don't know, chairs, like bean chairs or whatnot. So he decided to try them out, and he spent some time there. And then on our way to the checkout counter, I stopped to take a look at some children's clothes. So I was there just looking at the clothes, and suddenly my husband tells me I lost my wallet. And I was like, what, are you serious? And he was like, yes, I'm serious, I lost my wallet. And then he proceeds to tell me that he had a lot of cash in the wallet. So there was like more than $1,000 in the wallet. He had my credit card in his wallet, his driver's license, his credit cards. I mean, that was like, I felt that was a disaster. So we immediately went back to where he was trying out those chairs because he was taking a seat on them, you know. And we were looking all over the place. We couldn't find the wallet. Then we went back to where we were and we couldn't find that wallet. And I was like, okay, that's a disaster because whoever found that wallet, they're not giving it back. And I was really hoping that maybe they would throw the wallet in the trash, you know, like this is what people usually do. They just take the money and then throw the wallet away because they don't need it anymore. They don't need those, like, that driver's license. Maybe they do need the credit cards. And I was like checking my credit card app to see if there were any transactions made. So anyways, we didn't find the wallet in Target. And then he told me, like, maybe I left the wallet at home. So in the hopes to find it at home, we rushed back home. We searched all over the place, and of course, we did not find his wallet. And I'm like, okay, let's go back to Target. My husband was like, we're never gonna find it. And I was like, let's go back to Target, talk to somebody in there and explain the situation, and maybe if they find it or somebody brings the wallet back, we can leave our phone number. So we went back to Target. My husband went to talk to a lady. He left his phone number, and I went back to every single aisle and every single spot we had been to, and I just searched all over the place, like under the shelves, on the floor, like everywhere, on the chair, around the chair that my husband was sitting on, and no luck. We could not find it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go dig in the trash because like what else I can do? I just knew we just need to find that wallet, and I was like so devastated, so frustrated. My husband, he had no hope at all, and he was like, okay, let's get back home, like whatever. Oh my god, the potato just squirted on me. He was like, we are never gonna find it. And I was like, okay, let me check out that last place by the children's clothes. And he was like, no way. I spent there like 2 seconds, and that's where I noticed that I lost my wallet. And I was like, do we have anything to lose? Let's just check it out. So I go back there. I don't see anything. But then I squat down and I see his wallet under like some shelves. I don't know how that thing got there. Probably kind of rolled over there, and I was like, at first I did not believe that it was his wallet. I rushed there, I picked it up, and I was like, is this yours? I could not recognize it because it was like so excited to find it. He was like, yes, oh my god, I cannot believe it was here. And it was under the shelf so nobody could see it. That was just crazy and mind-blowing because he literally spent like 2 seconds there, and that's where he told me, I lost my wallet, I can't find my wallet. And probably we think that what happened was that he reached into his pocket to get the car keys, and his wallet probably like just slipped out of the pocket and rolled under that stand. We don't know. He doesn't remember. We didn't hear any sounds or anything like that. That was just like crazy. But we were so relieved to find his wallet. Jesus, I'm sure you can imagine. All right, so kind of crazy story number 2. So when we went to Target, we noticed that our neighbor's door was wide open, and it looked like something happened in there because it was like, how do I put this right? So there was a mess, like everything was scattered around and the door was wide open. However, we thought like maybe they were bringing in some groceries and just left the door open. This is what usually happens. You know, we didn't think anything of it. Then when we got back home to search our place for the wallet, we noticed that the door is still open. And we thought that that was weird, to say the least. So we tried to call for our neighbors, but nobody answered. And we're like, okay, that's kind of weird. It's been like an hour already. So, I mean, that's weird. But we needed to go back to Target, so we did. However, when we got back home, the door was still wide open. And we were like, okay, that is weird. Something's going on here. And we thought that something bad was going on. We knocked on the door. We called for our neighbors. We didn't get any answers. And my husband was like, maybe we should close the door, or maybe we should get in and check out the place. Maybe somebody's in trouble. Maybe somebody fell, you know, like they can't get out. And I was like, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should touch the door or get inside. Like, that's not good. If something happened, we shouldn't touch anything. And so we were thinking about what to do. I was like, okay, should I call the police? But then we went to our next door neighbor, another neighbor. We asked her if she noticed that the door was open, and told her all about the situation. And she was like, yeah, I also noticed that the door was open. I thought it was weird. And we were like, should we do something about it? Because it's like, I don't know, it's weird. If someone's in trouble, we should help. And she was like, okay, we shouldn't touch anything, that's for sure, and we shouldn't get in. So she called our landlord, because we didn't have our neighbor's phone number. So she called the landlord. She explained the situation. The landlord called our neighbors, and as it turned out, everything was fine. They were at the beach, and what happened is that their daughter wanted to go to the bathroom when they were going to the beach. They were in the car already, and she just didn't close the door. And that was it. We were like, oh man, we thought something bad happened. Thank God nothing happened. We just closed the door, and that was it. The end of story. Okay, let's proceed to the story number 3, because the day wasn't over yet. So Alex had a loose tooth. for like, I don't know, for like a week. And the day he had his Hapkido classes. I didn't go with him because I wasn't feeling that great. So my husband went with him. And then my husband texted me and he was like, you missed everything. That was quite a show. So apparently Alex decided to dug his tooth out in the middle of the class. And he was like, my husband told me that there was like blood everywhere, a lot of blood, a lot of saliva, a lot of like, he wanted to throw up because he's a gagger. So that was quite a show. So I was like, oh my God. So first of all, I was sad because I missed that moment because I wanted to see that. That's my baby. That's his first tooth. But then I was like, oh my God, that must have been crazy. So anyways, the day wasn't bad. Oh Jesus. Everything turned out to be fine, thankfully. But I mean, at the moment, you know, especially when my husband lost his wallet, we got so stressed out, as you can imagine. And then with that apartment, I mean, it was just stressful. It was just a stressful day. But because my husband was so happy that I found his wallet, because he was like, I wouldn't ever go and look there. Like, I was so sure that it can't be there. I would just go home and I don't know what I would do. But you went there and you took a look and you found my wallet anyways. He was so happy. And he decided to take me on a little spontaneous trip to Chicago on that boat tour. And we loved it so much. I mean, spontaneous trips, they are just the best. You have no expectations and you just have a great time. Now I'm gonna give away a secret ingredient of my secret ingredient sauce. So along with butter, I also add sour cream to my mashed potatoes. What is in the container? Oh, that's a lot of potatoes.
No, it'll fit. We need another.
Wait, I think that's enough.
Yeah, we need another container. Yeah.
No, that's not. That's full. Okay.
I want some.
You want some?
No, I want to taste it.
Okay. Done and
I
done.
remember one time.
Mm-hmm.
You said, "Are you from Ukraine?" And I said, "Yes." Is your name Alex? And I said, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
And they actually knew me, and I didn't know them. I was like, who are you? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yum. More? It's a success.